Oh, Maxine Waters had plenty of fears, fevered dreams about Trump and his supporters starting trouble.
I don't like clowns.
That's how you do it.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside when there's no shelter.
Multiple locations that have been burning in Kenosha, Wisconsin over the course of the night.
Nationwide unrest sparked by the police killing of George Floyd could lead to the highest insurance payout of its kind in history. The protests in late spring were mostly peaceful, but damage from looting and arson.
I want to be clear in how I characterize this. This is mostly a protest. It is not generally speaking unruly, but fires have been started and
Democrats.
They caused all these problems?
Burning for so long that the cars are almost gone. Look at that. But authorities, the National Guard, will restore order as these rioters found out. Some of these rioters found out.
Coming out, they're coming out, they're coming out.
And while the Mexican flag was proudly flying throughout these protests, the American flag was really nowhere to be seen unless it was being set alight. Yes, they proudly fly the Mexican flag, but they burn the American one as they riot to stop being deported to Mexico and other countries they hold in higher esteem than America. This is the left. It's what they do, whether it's Antifa, BLM or these lawless thugs. Remember, the violence from the left intensified as soon as Trump became president the first time.
You heard, boss?
Police had to push back the protesters so firefighters could get to the flames.
Watch out! Hey, easy!
Small fires had appeared all day. This upped the temperature, which of course was the point.
One demonstrator threw a flashbang grenade back at police. It exploded in an officer's face.
Plenty of tear gas. 6 officers reportedly injured.
Funny how that was never called an insurrection. The Democrats have always fanned this sort of violence. They have incentivized it, they have defended it. And even as LA descends into violence and chaos, they are calling for more. Here's Democrats' LA City Council member Hernandez telling protesters, rioters really, to escalate their tactics.
They know how quickly we mobilize. That's why they're changing tactics. Because community defense works and our resistance has slowed them down before. And if they're escalating their tactics, then so are we. When they show up, we got to show up even stronger.
This is about government tearing our community apart.
And LA Mayor Karen Bass also defended the protest and trumpeted LA's sanctuary city status.
We are going to fight for all Angelenos, regardless of when they got here, whether they have papers or not. We are a city of immigrants, and this impacts hundreds of thousands of Angelenos.
You know, it was only last year when Democrat Congresswoman Maxine Waters was accusing Trump of being divisive and engaging in dangerous rhetoric.
I am going to spend some time with the criminal justice system, with the justice system, asking them, tell us what's going on with the domestic terrorists. Are they preparing a civil war against us? Should we be concerned about our safety? What is he doing with this divisive language? It is dangerous, and we're going to have to make sure that we understand that we're not at risk with this man talking in the way that he's doing.
It was always them.
Always has been.
Forever tearing this country apart.
For power.
For mind control.
Oh, Maxine Waters had plenty of fears, fevered dreams about Trump and his supporters starting trouble. But it's the left, always the left, resorting to violence, and right there to defend the protesters and defend the rights of illegal immigrants to stay in the country illegally was the Congresswoman. Let's have a listen to Maxine Waters.
Using deportation as a way to enhance his position with all of those right wingers out there who do not want this country to be a country of people coming from other places. It's outrageous, it is horrible, and we've got to make sure that we do everything that we possibly can, because I think he's up to creating martial law. He even alluded to civil war.
I move we impose some serious term limits.
He alluded to civil war, this from the woman who has long championed feral behaviour, who has called for her ideological opponents to be harassed and intimidated even when they're out for dinner. And now, as California descends into lawless, violent protest, she's fanning the flames with this sort of talk. Here she is asked about the National Guard being called in to restore order.
What do you think about the National Guard being here, Trump deploying them and not our own governor?
Well, the thing about it is, I don't know why they're here with guns. Whom are they going to shoot, and for what? Why the guns? Why are these guns here? That's my question. I don't get why the guns have to be here. We're a sanctuary city. We know Trump doesn't like us. We know that he's going to try to use us as an example.
Protect and watch over me as a shepherd watches over his flock.
Is she kidding? Why the guns? Why are they there? Because violent miscreants have taken over the streets. They're attacking law enforcement and generally being lawless thugs. Does she expect the National Guard to go in there with teddy bears and hug these criminals into submission?
No, I want you to... Hello. Congresswoman Waters, I just came to use my congressional authority to check on these.
Ma'am, we're lobbying securely now to all visitors.
Excuse me, I need to get in.
Contact our public affairs.
I need to get in.
That was pretty delicious footage at the end there.
Not today, Satan.
We want to say we are getting some breaking news now about active duty military, not just the National Guard, but active duty military being mobilized in response to protests in Los Angeles. Stay with us for more news.
1, 2, 3, 4, United States Marine Corps. 1, 2, 3, 4, United States Marine Corps. Oh no.
Caiu!
Oh my goodness, you all right?
Gigi! Stop!
Tada! Ah! Oh, yep, there she goes.
shower, taking a bath. Long about a Saturday night.
Save it tomorrow. It is night time. Nope.
It is a messed up world.